Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about something that I've purchased in the States, and I knew it was going to happen sooner or later, but it's not a Chanel, but it's a Pierre Cardin, and it's a very, very old Pierre Cardin from 1972. I don't even know who the nose behind this perfume is. And I got it because I just want to experiment a little bit, and I know the Pierre Cardin perfumes are vastly available in the States for like nothing. In fact, look at that. This is a 1.5 ounce or 45 milliliter bottle for at Marshall's for $6.99. That's like very affordable. And since this is from 1972, I thought I'll try it. So let's just open it up together and see how this little baby works. I'm a huge fan of Pierre Cardin and his fashion. For those of you who might not know, Pierre Cardin is still alive, one of the founders and fathers of space age in the 60s. Fantastic designer. He's still alive. He's in his 90s. And he's still actively working. He's also an architect. He was the first designer to sell his brand and create, pret-a-porter, and also create like franchising, and he would sell his name. He was vastly criticized for it, but he would just sell you the name and then you could use it. And in fact, we have all over the world Pierre Cardin underwear, which isn't even designed by him, it just has his name. There are also sardines with the name of Pierre Cardin. Pierre Cardin has his own bank, the Pierre Cardin Bank. This man is a billionaire, so he just doesn't care, he just has fun. From time to time he makes a fashion collection, he makes clothes, whenever he feels like it, he makes the quantity of clothes he wants, so he doesn't abide by any rules of fashion as far as the Fashion Association or whatever their name is, so he doesn't really fit within the schemes of Fashion Week. He does whatever he does whenever he wants to do. So he does one collection every couple of years if he feels like it, and he doesn't follow the regulations of order the collection now, you get it in 6 months in the stores. He does it as he feels and it pleases. I remember the 2011 sunglasses. I loved them. They're called the Evolution sunglasses. I saw the prototypes in their boutique, and then they called me 1.5 years later to say that the actual by Safilo produced models had arrived to the boutique and were available for purchase. 1.5 years later. That's how things were and used to be made back in the 60s. There was no frenetic, crazy consumer psycho attitude as far as fashion went, just like show it, spit it, produce it, buy it, throw it away, buy it new, produce it new, show it new. The minute you bought it, it's already too old, you gotta buy a new one. Oh my god, it's so exhausting at times. With Pierre Cardin, that's not the case. This little baby has kind of withstood the test of time. I mean, it's probably completely artificial, probably completely reformulated. It's probably a mere shadow of its 1972 self, but whatever. Let's open it up and see. Okay, this one is hard to open up. I would need a knife or something. No. Whatever, we're gonna damage the box then. I love the bottle. The bottle is also another testament to space age and futurism. Let's open it up together, shall we? Okay, we take this out, a little protection sleeve. And look at this little baby. It's like a little, well, in a way it's phallic. This is glass, but it's like a tower. It's like a futuristic tower. Pierre Cardin is, as I said before, an architect, so this could be one of his creations. It resembles definitely the shapes in the 60s that he used and designed for his clothes. This little bottle resembles that. I think it used to be more round on top. Okay, so what we do is we just take off the stopper, and it's plastic inside, but beautiful red. The color of Pierre Cardin is dark mossy green. That's his signature color. Like Valentino has his red, and Dior had like some sort of white, I guess. Courrèges has, what does Courrèges have? Like a red, I guess, or neon pink. Cardin's is green, but here we have no green. Do we have it here? No. This is a perfume for men, the Pierre Cardin perfume for men. And let's go. Oh, I love it. Out of the package, yes, it smells 70s. Just the first whiff of it. Pierre Cardin Cologne Spray, 5-star fragrance co. Oh my god, there's too much light. You probably won't be able to see anything. Or will you? Oh, come on. Well, whatever. Anyway, the bottle is made in USA, not in France. So the perfume, as well as the bottle I'm not so sure, but the perfume is made in USA. Oof. I'm liking it. Let's see what this baby beholds. Top notes. Here we go. Or not. Lemon. Obviously, very typical for the 70s, for 70s male perfumes. Bergamot. Then we have lavender, basil, middle notes. Oh, and orange. Middle notes. Carnation. I love carnation. Leather, sandalwood, patchouli, and geranium. Base notes, leather again, tonka bean, amber, benzoin, oak moss, and vanilla. A lot of people seem to like it online. It's heavy. It's a 70s fragrance for men, you can imagine. I mean, it's supposed to be very male, it's supposed to be tough, strong, it's supposed to be important, it's supposed to be reverential in a way, but at the same time, I smell that carnation quite a bit, I have to say. I get the sandalwood and I get the geranium. More, the patchouli not quite, but I get the geranium, the sandalwood, and the carnation. It's leathery, but more smoky. This is not how I want to or would like to envision Pierre Cardin's fashion in the 60s, like the space age fashion. To me is more abstract. This perfume is not abstract. It's very, very time specific. But at the same time, it's so, I mean, I like it, but it's just so, I don't know what to say. Like, it's so, it's something that has been overrun by time. So you smell that it's old. It smells old. But it smells good nevertheless, but it's just not up to date. And it's cloying in a way as well. It depends what you're into, and I think this would suit more darker skins, like also thicker skins, because I don't know, it's as if like if your pulse is more distant from the surface of the skin, because if the skin is thicker, it kind of is, it would emanate it less, which is better, because I think this one is better the closer it sticks to the skin or to the body. But it's very warm. It has that potential of becoming extremely warm, which is nice. It doesn't give me the blast from the past like opium would, as I described in my opium review. But it does, I don't know. My father never smelled like this. I can't say this is like a father or grandfather smell, because it's too sweet to be that. there's not enough leather in there to make it bitter, as a lot of male perfumes were from our childhood. And I mean, from our childhood, most of the people that we smelled, male people, around us, were family members, and they were straight, and straight guys would wear these obnoxious perfumes, and you know, which most of our brains associate today with what a male perfume was in the past. This one doesn't quite fit there, because it is edgy in a way. I mean, it's bland in a way, but it has that edge through. What could it be? No, it's not the vanilla. I don't like vanilla in perfume. Here, yeah, we have that sweet vanilla-ish touch. The oak moss, yeah, maybe the patchouli comes through, but I think it really is the carnation. They really allowed, and the tonka bean, yeah, and the amber. But I really smell the carnation, and I really like that. Like, carnation to me is a great scent, and I know that there are some pure carnation perfumes out there, but I wish there were more, and I wish they would be like vastly available, because I love carnation. And that carnation gives this perfume on my skin a twist. So the carnation makes it feel youthful again, in a way. But then there's all that benzoin oak moss, which is not real oak moss anymore, probably substituted by some other chemical substance. That patchouli, I don't know. Something in there tries to make it very 70s. But my whole being is battling that out, because I don't want it to be 70s. I want it to be timeless. I want to love it. So I do think, I mean, the top notes are gone pretty quick. Like, already as I'm talking to you, I don't feel the lemon anymore. I don't feel the bergamot. The basil is gone. Lavender, yeah, maybe. Lavender is still here. But you know how lavender is. I mean, lavender is a tricky one. It could be nasty, could be good, but it's usually one of those ingredients that's linger on. They stay there longer. And I get the lavender. I mean, look, bottom line is this. If you manage to get this baby 45 milliliters or 1.5 ounces for $7, like, I mean, what mistake can you make? It's not a bad perfume. And again, I don't believe in such things as male or female. So I could, I would definitely, but that's why I got it today, because I don't even remember this, I know what this perfume is, but I don't remember smelling it. So, if I see a perfume that's $6.99, and I've heard about it, and I love Pierre Cardin as a designer, of course I'm going to get it. I mean, it's not like I passed by Katy Perry's perfume or something, and then I'm like thinking, should I buy it or not? I don't care about it. I mean, maybe it's a good one. I don't know. I would definitely give it a whiff, given the chance, or given a tester. These had no testers. This was just packaged. It was there. It was like, take it or leave it. You can't spray it. You can't try it. So this is the type of perfume that I definitely take home for this price, and I try it. And why not? For a special occasion, when you're in the mood for, I don't know, maybe, I'm a humongous fan of John Cassavetes, or Cassavetes. I think it's Cassavetes in English. Unfortunately, by, the Film Society and everybody, very underrated, a genius. He was a genius. I love Cassavetes. My favorite movie from Cassavetes is Opening Night. And Opening Night hit theaters 1976, ran like for a week or two. It didn't even hit Europe till 2000 and something. That's when it premiered in Europe, because nobody wanted to distribute it. So the distribution, came. It was in the cinemas for 2 weeks, then it was out, and then only like really artsy-fartsy distributions brought it out on DVD and Blu-ray. I love that movie so much. So, for example, if ever again, and I went to the premiere in 2000-something to see the movie in theaters, and I would do it again. If it ever were to hit theaters, or if something like that from the 70s, other movies that I do from the 70s, were to hit cinemas again, some sort of revival, I would definitely consider wearing this baby, to go to see the movie. or to go to see some avant-garde, back in the day, avant-garde space age movie. Would I go to see Space Odyssey? Space Odyssey was filmed before this one. This one is 1972. Space Odyssey is 1968, 69. I don't know if this is a Space Odyssey type of scent. I think I would go more for Courage for Space Odyssey. But opening night, yes. If I were to watch it with more sensitivity and sensibility of a man. If I were, on the other hand, to be more like Gina Rowlands, if I were to adapt more to Gina Rowlands' character in opening night and feel more with her, this is not the perfume I would wear to see that movie. I'd have to think about what to wear for Gina Rowlands. Gina Rowlands is a special lady, and here we go. Gender in me, it's like, there is no he or she. It's always an it. But Gina would definitely deserve something extremely precious and special. So I would have to think about that very, very thoroughly before I choose a perfume for Gina. But if I were to see Peter Falk, he has an appearance in opening night. If I were to see any of the male characters from that film and then just follow the story, I would wear Pierre Cardin's perfume to watch the movie, definitely. Because it's not too overpowering either. It wouldn't take away too much from the movie, but it would. Yeah, it's like a tie jacket type of. Yes, it does smell conservative, but the carnation again on my skin is very dominant. So the carnation really peps it up, and in my opinion makes this magical. I love carnation, and again, it all depends. I mean, you could be wearing a Jeremy Scott outfit and look crazy. You could also be wearing it, kind of be able to, get away with it. Same thing with this perfume. I would be able to get away with it as something interesting. I'm sure that on some people it would smell very conservative. But that really depends on your chemistry. I smell out the carnation. The carnation is amazing on me. I'm 100% sure that on many, many, many other people, they would smell out the leather or the patchouli a lot more. And that would automatically make it a bit more conservative. But yeah, I'm loving this carnation. I wish there was even more of it in here. So that's as far as this review goes. It's been maybe kind of a hectic or crazy review. I've been like touching this weird bottle of a concoction of a bottle. Here's the key to the universe. It's all yours. Now go fight. Find the light and procreate within the space age era. Let's reflect the light. Look at that. It's the light of the future. Okay, anyway, I'm going crazy. It's so late and I'm having difficulty sleeping. It's not even jet lag anymore. I don't know what it is. Weird dreams. Stuff is happening. But more about that soon, I guess. As soon as I figure out more what's going on in my head. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this review. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave me comments in the comment section below. Let Pierre Cardin know how much you love it and what you think about it. And please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more crazy videos. Thank you everybody for watching. Love you. Bye.